Welcome back to Rad Rat Video. Today we are going to be playing the new DLC for Session, which is the Abandoned Mall, which looks pretty cool. I opened it for a second. I started to record, then got a work call, but I only played it for a couple of minutes, and it looks pretty interesting. There's, you know, the upstairs and the downstairs. There's like a big drop-in that you can get a ton of speed for. I'm not sure exactly what's in here, but I thought it would be cool to mess around with it and see what we can see. I've not been over this way at all. Let's do a buttery impossible and then catch it. All right. Nollie frontside flip. Oh, you can see the board that I've picked. It's like the biggest board with the flattest tail, which is what I'm actually skating these days. And it's been, I've been having a lot of fun with that. Is there a transfer down there? Ooh, there is. Okay. I mentioned I skated some flat in there, and when I made a I made something about that board, and I was gonna take it to the skate park. I've gone there several times, and I actually tried to film some, but I don't like to film there because it's so much. Oh, I can't get back up there now. It's so much more fun to just chill out and just try stuff at the skate park. And when it gets a little bit, there's too many people over here, just go over there and do something, you know. And I'm not always trying to move around a camera and stuff like that. So I ended up not recording anything. Oh, I can do it this way. But yeah, I've been having a hell of a time with that board, just doing everything. Like, it's so much bigger. It's hard to not land stuff, you know, like the board doesn't fly away when you try certain tricks and things like that. It's been really good to a point. Oh, alley-oop frontside flip. Okay. So what's the line? I got to do something there. And then, man, that's a weird ledge. What would be cool? Like a blunt would be cool on there, but I'm coming down with so much speed. Maybe I land and do a quick power slide. You know, land and power slide down this. I'll be going faster, so it won't be like that. And then like a blunt on that would be great. I don't know if I can do it. But with my new big old fat board, which is a 9.8, I learned how to do hard flips. And like, oh, there we go. Tray flip. And I've always had a really hard time with those. And the best I could do was land them a little bit past sideways. So like enough where I roll away, but just a little bit, like really slow. I lose all my speed because I landed so sideways. That was the best I could do with hard flips. And I was consistent with that. I could do it all the time, but it was always bad. And I could not get that extra spin on it. I tried one on my big board. Landed the first one I ever did. Not very well, but and then I did some more. I went back to the skate park the next week. I did 4 of them. Like, it's just like it's a trick I can do now, and it's just because I think about it a little bit differently because the board's so big. I might make a trick tip for that if I keep, you know, if I get really good at them and I can do some decent ones on camera. But yeah, we'll see about that. It's just like having the big board has not really cost me anything. Although skating on ramps, I'm sorry, it keeps just skating this one spot, but I feel like there's a cool line here somewhere. Except it feels a little bit weird. Like, I don't want to get so much speed. Whoa, that was crazy. I don't want to get so much speed that I, you know, can't do anything at the bottom. There we go. But the one thing that was really hard on the board, which is really weird, is ramps. Like, I can't do some of the stalls that I would do. I'm sure I can get used to them again, but like, it feels so different and so weird, and the board's so big that it's like harder to get the board in the right spot, you know? Like, I used to do like a backsmith to back tail. I can do the backsmith, but like when I try to pull up the tail, I'm going to forget that spot for now. I'd rather you guys see some different stuff. When I try to pull it up on the tail, I just can't do it. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, that ramps are the hard part, but flip tricks are not. I haven't done a Casper flip in years. I did one in 2 tries, you know? Like, it's really weird, but I've been really enjoying having such a big board. And I think if you haven't tried one, you should probably try it if you can, you know? It sucks having to buy a whole new setup because you need different trucks and all that. But, you know, if you have a friend who's got one, you know, try some stuff on it. I think you might have fun on it. You might be opposite from me and you hate it. You know, there's a reason why the industry moved to standard popsicles that are a lot smaller and all that. But For me, they are great. You know what? I really want to grind down that curve. That would be cool. Like if I could do a tail slide. Yeah, there's that kink there. That's going to make it a little bit difficult. That spot looks cool too. I'm going to have to go down there in a minute. But first, I'm going to see if I can tail slide down around this corner. It doesn't always work very well, like kinks in every skateboarding game ever. Because you can't make your character like anticipate it, you know? I also can't make the camera show me where I'm about to land, so I had to guess. But that was actually pretty cool. Like I was able to pop over it. Look at that. Well, yeah. Something else about the big board, at least in the game anyway, is like it makes you pick your tricks more because you don't want the board to be sideways. It's a little bit weird to like, just be skating on the little nose. All right. Shifty flip. Am I supposed to be landing on this other ramp down here that's kind of sideways? Or am I supposed to be clearing down? Or am I just blasting off of and just landing on the next floor? Because that's a little bit... Okay. I don't think I can clear far enough to get all the way down into the bottom there, at least with the amount of room that I get. So am I supposed to just be landing all the way to flat? Because that's a little bit ridiculous. But if I do a frontside flip and under-rotate a little bit and land on that ramp, that would be kind of cool. I'm way over to the left that time, yeah. All right, let me try to... Oh, the speed is inconsistent. You saw that. Like, I pushed a little bit and went flying. I went way faster that time than the time before. Okay. Something also with this game, because it's so customizable, like, my push speed is super fast. So, like, one push, I'm nowhere close. Two pushes, I fly way over it, and that's just how it is. And I could tweak my settings so that doesn't happen, but that's just how mine are because I don't want to have to push a million times to do everything. Oh wait, I was gonna go downstairs and go into that glowy area down here. Let's just check this spot out. Is this like or is this all just tagged, or was this like what kind of store was this? This is just another hallway. Okay. Man, you don't get to go to a mall so much these days. There is one in my town, but there's like nothing at it. There's not a lot of reason to go to the mall, but I used to love it. Whoa. See how much speed? Why did I get so much speed? It happened again. Okay. Worth noting, I don't have my headphones on because I have them packed away, so I can't actually hear anything, and I don't know if there's like a sound effect. No. Okay. So if I grind the wrong side of the bottom of the bench on accident, I'll get a bunch of speed. That's something fun about this game. It's a little glitchy sometimes. You'll sometimes fall through the world and things like that, but it is still my favorite. And I backtail around this. Man, I need a lot of speed for that. All right. Oh, let me just try to get some more speed. I got more room. I didn't have enough room for that kicker, but I got enough room for this. All right. And there are some things about this game that have been driving me crazy. I've been playing this game longer than pretty much anybody because I got a build of it before the Kickstarter went up. Oh, come on, get to the end, kickflip. There. Oh, I think I clipped a little bit, but that's all right. And yet, there's still, the stuff has changed in the game a bunch of times, and that's one of the things that I have a hard time with. Man, I lost all my speed as soon as I got into it. I think I hit it a little bit too much of an angle. That was cool, though. For example, if I'm going to do that, oops, let me, oh, here's a ledger here. If I'm going to spin into a switch crook, for example, I have to hold up for my foot. But if you tail slide, you hold down. So if you go a little bit past halfway, the direction you have to hold changes, which is fine. That's just how it is. But if you catch tricks, you actually have to catch them based on the direction you were before you started spinning, which is the opposite. Both systems are fine. You can have the controls not change, or you can have them change. It's not a big deal. But one type of control changes. The grind, like where your feet are going to go, changes, but the catch does not change. And it's really weird. I would have to show you the controller. Like, there's a way to have your controller on screen. I didn't set it up for that because that's not what I'm trying to do today. But yeah, there's some stuff like that that's just a little wonky in the game. Except now, if they changed it, it would be hard because I've played it for so much that I'd have to get used to the new way now. All right, so we're in the food court here. Are there any fun names for this stuff? They always try to have like a fun take on something. I don't see any of the actual names. Everything got tagged over. That's fine. A little lazy though. I mean, come on, give me like a knockoff of Panda Express or something like that. All right. What is this kicker here for? There's something when your board just kind of goes crazy. Okay, that was just me. I always go too fast in this game because of the way. Can you explain to me what I'm doing wrong here? Okay, so I popped a little bit too late, and that makes your board explode. Okay, I got to go a little bit slower because I would start popping before I even get onto the kicker at my normal speed. All right. Okay, I guess that's all that kicker was there for. I was hoping that I'd be able to land on something that would be cool. Whatever. But so far, the level is pretty cool. I like the park one, the last DLC. I like that one quite a bit. This one seems a lot more dense with stairs and stuff. So like, it seems like there's gonna be a lot more opportunity to do a line of some kind. You know, I can do that weird feeble. That was kind of crazy. And then, bad example, there was nowhere for me to go. This is gonna have to be the end of the line, I guess. Buttery backside flip over it, right into the grass. Don't worry about it. And then come around, grind the wrong side of that ledge, pop back. I didn't quite make it. Oh, this would be interesting. Can I get onto that? This is really tall. I know you can drop your own kickers and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to play it the way it's designed for the time being. I actually don't tend to do that. There's one spot in the game where I dropped a kicker. Okay, you can't get that high. All right. Oh, here's something. I can just grind the inside of that ledge. Like, I would like to do a crook on it, and then I would like to pop back over, but you don't always get the choice. You do, but it's complicated. All right, there we go. You can change like the angle of your foot, I guess, if you want to call it that. Like change which direction the stick is facing. And if you do it quick, it's fine with it, and then you pop out at a different angle. You can do that kind of stuff, which is what makes this game so good. Like it's got so much, so many opportunities and things like that. Shopping carts at the mall. Okay. I don't know. I've never been to a mall store that had shopping carts, but you know, whatever. Oh, shifty flip. I guess there are clothing stores that are like connected to the mall. I don't know. Seems a little bit weird. Backside flip into a fakie 5-0. And then what? Like a fakie impossible. Yeah, you don't get enough pop for that. That would be really cool though, to do a fakie impossible out. What about backside flip, switch crook, and then a fakie hard flip? How's that sound? Okay. Oh, barely had enough. Barely had enough pop for that. Well, let's watch the whole thing. Here we go. Again, I can't hear it, so I'm making my own sound effects in my head. All right. And that was just because I'm lazy. I cleaned my office recently, and I put away all kinds of stuff. I actually had mice in my house. So I made a video. I think it was when I was doing the Thug 2 gameplay. Does this land anywhere? Is that just a gap to the bottom? Like, that's a little silly. Like, let's give me a landing ramp so that it's at least feasible that a human being could do it. Yeah, and when I was doing the Thug 2, I was talking about ghosts in my house because like weird stuff kept happening. I kept hearing weird sounds and stuff. It was mice. It probably should have been obvious, but there was no proof of them anywhere. Like, you know, like my dog's food was always pristine the next day. Like, why would they not be eating it? But yeah, I definitely had mice all over my house recently, and it was the worst. Oh, but I finally took care of it all. All right, backside flip in. Okay, let me come up with something good here. I'm gonna backside flip in, and then I think like a switch hard flip would be cool. I always like, I can't think of that guy's name. There's a guy who skates. He's on Powell. I don't mean Christian Height. I mean the other guy. Gabriel or something like that, and he does like switch hard flips and stuff like that on his board, and straight up has no nose. It's not a flat nose, it's not a small nose, it has 0 nose on it, and he can like pop it and do stuff on it. It's really cool. You always have to have a ramp of some kind typically. I don't think you can really like pop it on flat all that well, but I really enjoy that. I just think that's so cool, like so much fun, as opposed to just having a regular board. I know I'm ranting about that a lot, but I've been having more fun in skating than I have in a long time, messing around on my new board. But all right, backside flip in, switch hard flip. See, now the board's backwards, but I don't have anywhere to go. Let's do I don't mean to do a 360. Okay, that's enough with that. Let's see what other trouble we can get into at the mall here. Have I skated these stairs? No. Okay, so there's just some more stairs, but then there's that handrail up there. That's going up. Okay, maybe I can grind the handrail and then I can pop up the stairs, and then maybe there's something cool up there. I don't typically do single tricks in this game. It's always some kind of line. I'm always trying to do some kind of line, or at least I turn something into a line. Like if I do a kick flip, oops, kick flip into a, that was not a backside lip slide by any stretch of the imagination. I'm trying to do it into a hurricane, but like it's so steep that my controls don't have time to flip yet by the time I get there. There we go, dark slide. That's what I meant. Perfect. I think we have found the thumbnail. Oh, I've fallen through the level. Yep. This is session for you. Okay. Let me just do a Smith. How's that sound? Oh, well, you got the idea. That was supposed to be a Smith. This game is still hard. Like I've said, I've played this game since before it came out, like years before it came out. And it's still very difficult to do exactly what you want all the time, which is what makes it so good. Like if it was, skate to a degree, like in skate, the worst thing that happens is you do the wrong trick, but you still do a trick. There wasn't much to do that way. You still do a trick. You didn't do the 360 flip, but you did a 360 shove it, in this game, like it's actually really difficult. You'll just miss the coping. You don't really stick to it like you would in skate or anything like that, which is one of the reasons why I love this game so much, is that it's just genuinely difficult, and the more time you spend in it and the better you get at it, you're actually getting better. It's not like your character is getting better. You are actually learning how to do stuff better. All right, let's do a fakie tray back to normal, and then maybe ollie up here. And then is there like a gap to Manny? Well, kind of, but no. I gotta say, I'm not finding as much as I hoped to do. Like, it looks really cool. I really like the atmosphere and the vibe and all that stuff. But I'm not loving the lines. It seems like you start to do something and then there's just like a wall, or come on, stop doing that. Or that's it, Okay, well, I didn't mean to pop out that side, but that's one of those things. Okay, backside flip, fakie tray, kill some time. Oh, and then I'm back here again. Switch flip 5-0. Okay, what I wanted to do was that, and then maybe that, and then land in there. Oh, am I supposed to be clearing all the way to, or would I hit the ceiling? Like, do I land in the middle? But then there's just a wall. Or, okay, hold on. I think I got it. I think what it wants me to do, and realize there were stairs right there in front of me, is to clear this handrail. Okay, it's been, like I said, years. I pop too late 99% of the time. And it's because you have to do it so early. You have to let go of the sticks when you're not even on the kicker yet in order to clear it. And I played a game that I'm not allowed to tell you that I played, that has not come out yet. And it's skateboarding based, and there have been 3 that have already come out, and this will be the 4th one. And in that game, when you want to pop, you pop and you immediately do it. And it feels so different from this game. In this game, it's so late. Like you have to be doing the thing well before you actually get to it. And it's not because it's on, like, my computer's slow or anything like that. Like, it's just, I think it's because when you let go of the sticks, your character like starts to bend down and then starts to do the ollie. So it looks, you know, more authentic, but it's really annoying when you have to do everything so far ahead like that. All right, let's do a big spin flip. Okay, let me come up with a line here. This is kind of a cool thing to do. Big spin flip here. All right, that's gonna leave my board backwards, so I gotta do something. Oh, I can pop up there. Is that even slidable? Okay, I felt like I landed on it pretty well and it didn't do anything. Okay, so big spin flip. I come up, I no slide the wrong way. What if I do a tray flip to fakie and then my board is still normal? Okay, and then I can roll up, switch front no slide. Oh, come back down. Oh, there we go. I'm doing switch front no slides a lot at the skate park. I want to get good at those because I feel like I could pop out of them well. Like I'm not good at tail slides, and I don't know if I'm gonna get good at them. Oh, did I ever do that tail slide I wanted to do? I don't think. Oh no, that was right when I got my work call. So I'd found this spot again. So there's no way to really get speed for this, and I wanted to tail slide this wood and that like the wood all the way to that sign and pop over the sign at the end. But there's really not a way to. Don't do that to me. Don't do the thing where you step and you like change your stance right as I'm about to pop. The game used to do that a lot when it was new and it updated. It doesn't happen very often, but it still happens. It drives me crazy. But yeah, I want to get really good at switch front no slide because it's pretty cool, and yet it's still easy to do stuff out of because it's normal. Okay, pop out. This is another time when you got to pop way earlier than it looks like you should. Okay. Oh, there it was. Nice. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that would be, well, how would you take the picture? You would want to do it when he's right over the sign, but it's not obvious that he was out of a tail slide anymore. Maybe you have to do it to fakie and like spin as little as possible until the end. I mean, that was really cool. Was that? Oh yeah, that was just a nose blunt. I thought I was maybe in like a fakie nose grind or something, but yeah, like right there, like that's clearly you're not doing. Yeah, because if you were just you pushed down the middle, you wouldn't have got that distance off of a nollie frontside flip. You would have gone the other way. So that's clearly coming out of a grind. That's right there. That's the picture. Right as he's about to catch it over the sign. Yeah, boom. Would you want to do a low maybe? No, because you want to see the distance. You want to see the distance, so maybe you do it. But you want him to be facing forward. That's the shot right there. Boom. And then lands it. Butter. There's a theater here. Okay, here's a fun sign. Copy the magic of skateboarding. Black River. Oh, that's an actual ad for Black River fingerboards. Okay. They are good. I have one of their ramps. It is not in front of me right now. I have it in the dining room. Well, the little table I have next to my couch is where it is. But they make really good fingerboard ramps. Okay. Not sponsored, but if they wanted to send me some stuff, I would be very willing to take some. All right. Board is backwards. What am I going to do about that? Oh, I thought there was another table coming up. Okay. All right. I need to come up with at least one really good line before I call it for the end of this. But like, oh, can I gap to handrail? Is that what this is here for? So can I gap from this one? That doesn't even help me that much. I'd have to start way back here. Let me try it. So I start back here. I push. I gap between the circles. And then I can gap from that one. Oh, that's tough because there's a little lip on it. And then you don't want to go too fast or else you don't have enough time to set up and pop again. And that time I just got less speed. Okay, we get those two pushes. Pop, pop. That might not work. Pop, pop. So I want to be toward the middle, but if I get too close to the middle, I trip over that little spot there. That time I turned a little bit to the left, and I did not ask it to. Joys of indie games. Okay, I don't know if you can do that. So can I just push on this and make that gap? Is that possible? Let's see. I want to aim myself, and then maybe. Oh, yeah, barely. If I can get that one pushing real quick, it seems like it should be doable. Oh, to sugarcane? That'd be cool. Push once. Come on. No. Want to get that? Push once. Pop. Sugarcane. Nah. This is hard. This would be a ridiculous way. You'd maybe put down some plywood so you can do more than just one little push at this big gap. Okay, I need to aim a little bit more to the left. A little bit more. There we go. Reset my marker just the tiniest bit. Don't go through it. Can I? Okay, let me just do a board slide. Can I do a board slide? Kind of. It thought it was a board slide. There we go. I did something on it. It was terrible, but I did it. Kickflip, backlip. There we go. Fine. Let's call that the costin. We'll do a fakie tray. All right. I have the line. It's a gap. It's, you know, kickflip, backlip, fakie tray. Then I'm going to be switch. I'm going to probably have too much speed to do anything on this. But if I could, it would be a switch, crook, fakie, varial heel, or inward heel, or hard flip. Kind of depends. I'm not sure how it'll look. All right, then we'll do a fakie tray. Pop earlier. That is just the thing that is always my problem in this game. You can even hear me. I do it before I reach the ramp. All right, that's the line, except without all the problems. All right, one push, kickflip, back lip. All right, fakie tray. Kickflip, back lip. Count it. Okay, let's not count that. Kickflip, back lip to fakie. All right. Fakie tray. Boom. Switch crook. Varial heel. Oh, that was supposed to be varial heel. I'm going to nose manual that. No, I won't. Okay, so that was technically the line. Let me see if that again. I've never gotten into the camera stuff and the filming. I just watch. Okay, see, that looks dumb. I have to push and, like, before my foot's even back on the board, I'm popping. Like, that's... But that's the only way I can think to do it. Unless I put a table there and like built my own way to do it, which is not really my favorite thing to do. But fakie tray, all right. Switch crook, switch or fakie hard flip. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm not mad at it. Oh, here's something. Okay, so why is there no handrail here? So all those marks are supposed to guide me this way. Okay. Can I don't know. I don't know why that would be there unless it's supposed to be like destruction, like they grabbed this broken off handrail and dragged it over there or something. All right. So again, no room, but if I can ollie down this, then I can ollie into the book. That's kind of cool. Switch, flip, nose, grind. Okay, let me try this. Hard flip. No. 360 flip. Boom. Backside heel flip. All right, here's a line. 360 flip, backside heel flip. It's so fast. Okay, 360 flip, backside heel flip. What's happening with that? Am I not clearing it? Okay, I'm landing in like a nose stall on there. So try to be a little bit more to the left. Maybe I do a frontside heel flip. And then I can land more in the middle there. All right, and then we'll do a kick flip, nose grind, switch flip, nose grind, nose slide. Okay, I'll count it. All right, that was fine. I would still like to do one more thing. I don't feel like I've gotten my $8 worth out of this level yet, this DLC. So here's another kicker. What is that for? Okay, I can land down in there, but how do I get there? Some stairs. Okay, so clear the handrail and then immediately, super fast, get onto that? Maybe. Okay, so I can maybe grind. All right, grind the ledge. Let's maybe do a kickflip back tail. Shame. For shame. We do a kickflip back tail. Trying to go a little bit slow because I can see how fast this stuff is going to come up on me. Okay, that's too high to do the low tail kickflip. You got to do a flat one. All right. And then we'll do like a switch, shove it. All right. And then, yeah. Okay, so maybe one push. Maybe one push is the move. Kickflip back tail. And then like a 270 out. There we go. And then hard flip. Okay. And then pop shove. There we go. All right. And then what? And then I run into a table. Yeah, this, I'm not feeling great about the layout of the level. It's very cluttered. but not because there's so much to skate. There is a lot to skate, but there's a lot of just one-hit things. Like this part is pretty cool, but what do I do with it? Can I come from here somewhere? Like if that pyramid was skatable, this little thing right here, like if it was out on its own, maybe a little bit bigger, that would be fun. But as far as lines and stuff, there's just not a ton. This part's pretty cool though. Although the stuff I do in the park one, with all the slides and all that, like it's dumb. You know, you do like a 20-mile tail slide and you land it, you know, on inhuman speeds. All right, let's do that. Let's do bigger spin flip to keep the tail in the right spot, and then we'll do a kickflip front crook, kind of. And we'll come over here, we'll do a nollie heel to fakie, and then we will try, no, I can't get back up these stairs. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, so this one, you know, maybe not my favorite. And they just did a bundle for all of the stuff from this year, and I have it all except I think there was like a gear pack of some kind with just like more graphics and stuff like that. It was something along those lines. I didn't bother with that, but I have all of this, the actual like stages in the game. This one is fine. It's up to you whether you want to spend $8 on it. It's not a review per se. You can decide if you think it looks good or not. I'm definitely going to play it a lot more. I'm sure I'll find some more cool things hidden around that I can skate. But I really like the style of it. Like this would be a really cool clip. Like if you saw this in a skate video, I was waiting to land that in perfect tray flip nose grind as I said that. But if you saw that clip in a part somewhere like that would just look cool with all the graffiti and all, you know, decay and all that would be pretty cool. But yeah, whatever. That's all there is to say about it. I think I will see you some more in other game stuff. But for now, have a good day. Thanks for hanging out.